when you look at what Ron DeSantis has done to the state university system over the last 4 years or so, the way he has turned it into an explicitly political appendage of his administration, all these, he's commandeered them. He has turned like university jobs into, to quote the Speaker of the State House, into a spoil system. He's using them to like reward flunkies and to solve like political problems. Like I'll give you two examples that have always struck me as like really gross, but also show how we ended up here. So there was a couple of years ago, there was an opening at a tiny state college, a community college in like one of the most rural parts of the state, right? This is it was South Florida State College, and they had been going through the process to hire their presidential position was open. They had been going through the process, and they had three finalists, all of them accomplished people. They were all academics with plenty on their resume. The governor's office, before as these finalists were supposed to come in for campus visits and interviews, the governor's office stepped in and made them shut down the search. And like within days of doing that, all three finalists like withdrew. It was clear that they had been told, you're not getting this job. The governor's office then forced South Florida State College to do another search and made them lower their job requirements. They initially required their president to have an advanced degree. They made them drop that requirement. Also, they could give the job to this like mediocre state representative from the Orlando area, a guy by the name of a Republican by the name of Fred Hawkins. One of the most memorable things he ever did is, you might remember when Ron DeSantis was doing his feud with Disney and sort of commandeered control of their municipal district out there. He made a joke about building a prison at Disney, sort of threatening Disney with all kinds of retaliation. Fred Hawkins stood grinning next to his side while he did all this. And so they lowered the job requirements. Also, they could make this guy the president of a community college.